The main part of the male reproductive system are the testicles, produces sperm and the hormone of testosterone. They are inside the scrotum, which hangs outside the body to keep them testicles cool. The scrotum, a sac that holds and protects the testicles. It also helps regulate temperature, keeping the testicles slightly cooler than the body temperature. The epididymis, a coiled tube located on the back of each testicle. The sperm mature and are stored there before ejaculation. The vas deferens, a muscular tube that transports mature sperm from the epididymis to the urethra during ejaculation. Seminal vesicles produces a fluid rich in sugar that nourishes sperm and forms a large part of the semen. The prostate gland adds a fluid that helps protect the active sperm. This fluid mixes with sperm to make semen. The bluborethal glands produce a clear slippery fluid that cleans and lubricates the urethra before ejaculation. Urethra, a tube that carries the urine and semen out of the body through the penis. The penis is the external organ used for urination and sexual intercourse. During ejaculation, it delivers semen into the female reproductive tract.
Today, I'm going to explain the external part of the female reproductive system. So, we start with the clitoris, which is a small sensitive organ at the top of the vulva. The function is the main source of sexual pleasure. Then the rectal opening, which is a tiny hole below the clitoris, and the function is where urine exceeds the body. Then we go with the vagina opening, which is below the urethra. The function is the entrance of for the vagina for menstrual flow, intercourse, and childbirth. Then the labia minora, which is the inner lips, smaller, hairless, function protect the vaginal and rectal openings. Then the labia majora, which is outer lips, larger, covered in here, which the function is to protect the inner parts. So just to finish, women's hymen, which is a team member that may partly cover the vaginal opening. Function, a specific function varies from person to person. The perineum, the area between the vaginal opening and anus, function supports pelvic organ.
This is the uterus, that is the main reproductive organ, and nurtures and supports the developing fetus during pregnancy and contracts during labor to deliver the baby. Those are the fallopian tubes. There are two that transport eggs from the ovaries to the uterus. That each site where fertilization usually occurs. The ovaries, there are those ones, produce and release eggs that are called ovules, also ovules, secrete hormones like estrogens and progesterone. And the cervix, that is the lower part of the uterus that opens into the vagina, that it comes from here, and allows passage of menstruation blood, sperm, and during childbirth, the baby.
Hi teacher, my name is Sebastian and I'm going to present the hormonal regulation of male reproductive functions, specifically focusing on the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis. So the process starts in the hypothalamus, which is a part of the brain that produces GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone. So GnRH stimulates the pituitary gland, which then releases two case hormones, FSH and LH. So the FSH on the test specifically influence the process of spermatogenesis, which is the production of sperm. Then the LH stimulates the Leydig cells in the test to produce testosterone, which plays a critical role in the male reproductive function. So then, in response to the activity in the test, inhibin is released, which provides negative feedback to the hypothalamus and pituitary. This feedback mechanism helps regulate the production of GnRH, FSH, and LH, maintaining hormonal balance. So, the ovarian cycle. So, the ovarian cycle is a process by which a woman's body prepares an egg each month for possible fertilization. It has three main phases, which start with a follicular phase, which is the day 1 to 14. It starts with menstruation period. The pituitary gland releases FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. FSH helps mature follicles, tiny sacs in the ovaries, starting level rise, thickening the uterus lining to get ready for a possible baby. The second phase is ovulation, which is around day 14, which in this phase a sharp rise in LH, luteinizing hormone.
So this phase is the most fertile time in the cycle. The egg travels through the fallopian tube waiting for fertilization. So now the luteal phase, day 15 to 28. The empty follicle becomes the corpus luteum. It produces progesterone, which keeps the uterus tick. If the egg isn't fertilized, hormone levels drop and the cycle starts again with a menstruation. If fertilization occurs, pregnancy begins and the cycle pauses.
So this table is just a quick recap of what I say in the other video. This includes the phases of the ovarian cycle, movement in each phase, and the key hormones involved in each phase.